is going on, guys? It is your boy CryptoMykel here, coming today with a hardware update comparison video. Today we will be going over the E300 and we will be comparing it up against a fellow rival FPGA BCU1525. So of course you may know that I have had the BCU1525 here on the channel for quite some time now. Been covering it here and there for quite a while. Can't cover a lot of private bit streams that are out for it, so therefore couldn't make content with it for a while. But with the latest release of Team Red Miner, it has given some light and some revival to showing content for FPGAs here. So to continue FPGA Fridays, we're going to do a comparison video, and let's dig right in. Today, of course, we are going over the E300, which you can get from Osprey Electronics. You can find a link to them down in the description below. They also post $100 off coupons pretty regularly on their Twitter page as well as their Discord, and occasionally we get some here on the channel. So stay tuned for that, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when we do post videos, and we will announce that. So on top of that, we were going over the BCU1525. This is the stock configuration and kind of what the stock price they used to be. I wouldn't buy this off of mindshop.edu. It's out of stock anyway, but this gives you a pretty good look at what it is, what it can do. This is a list of bit streams that are out for the BCU that are actually pretty public. Some of these, of course, the coins associated with them have moved algorithms, so therefore you can't really mine some of these, but it does give you a shed of light into the world that it's not just Caspa, right? You do get quite a bit of other algorithms is what this is specific to. There are many different coins on many different algorithms, so but we are going to hone in on, of course, the most profitable thing for FPGAs currently here, which is Caspa. Alright, so kind of batting them up against each other with the BCU1525 on Team Red Miner going at the lowest setting possible for max efficiency. It puts down around 4.4 gigahashes or 4400 megahashes at about 250 watts for just the FPGA. That is not including like the full setup of the rig that the FPGA is on, the fans that are used to cool down the FPGA. Altogether, you're looking probably around 400 to 475 on the total wattage. The rig that I know that I have my BCU on, it is a more power hungry CPU. You could go something probably a little bit leaner and less power hungry, but I use that rig for a few other purposes, so I kind of need a little bit of a better CPU on there than something that I could actually just get away with for low watts. So pairing that up against something like the E300, which does 14,000 megahashes or 14 or so gigahashes for 535 watts, you do put down, you get about 429 Caspa per day according to Hashrate.no, with the chance of hitting 2 blocks or so a day. Now with the single BCU, you actually have a chance of hitting a block or so a day and about 123 Caspa. Alright, now if you actually kind of go over here to mining What's a Mine's calculator, you can actually see that per day it says that we should actually be making 162 Caspa compared to what Hashrate.no says. So kind of take that into consideration, as well as remember that an E300 does have 3 chips in it. So it is effectively 3 different boards. So in order to get the same amount of hash rate for an E300, which is around 14,000 mega hashes, we need to go ahead and see if we can divide that by, what is it? 4,400. Gives you about 3.18 that you need. So you could overclock your BCUs a little bit to get a 3 BCU difference, or you could round it up and even go 4. But do keep in consideration that 250 watts times 3 is 750 watts. So no matter what, we are gonna be over on wattage, no matter what. Even if you went with 4 and you times that by 250 watts, you're looking at 1,000 watts for just 4. So it's safe to say that the E300 is extremely efficient at what it does. And kudos to Osprey for figuring that out, right? On top of that, we will check out what the watt to mine would say for an E300. That would be 516 Caspa compared to the 529 Caspa that it would, or 429 Caspa. I would have to say that the calculators may be a little off. This is current value. Let's see if we get current value on difficulty for 514. So still the same, and yeah. Though I do find it kind of curious that 14,000 mega hashes would only yield you 2 blocks when a single BCU yielding 4,400 watts or mega hashes could yield you 1 per day. So even doing the calculations out at 3 BCUs, which would give you about 13.2 giga hashes or 13,000 mega hashes, for about 750-ish watts, just the BCUs at a 10% miner fee would yield you 370 Caspa per day and still only yield you 2 blocks a day. So no matter what, 2 blocks a day. So take that in consideration whenever you're looking at purchasing. If you're looking at purchasing FPGA hardware, not financial advice whatsoever. But if you do so happen to purchase any kind of FPGA hardware, keep that in consideration. An E300 may be $5,000, but a working BCU can run you anywhere from, I've purchased some personally for about $400 to $500, and I've seen them all the way now up to around $3,000. So keep that in mind, that a BCU is only going to do maybe 6 giga hashes if you really push it and have adequate cooling, but you are going to pay for that wattage, and you can get that for around at most $3,000. I don't feel comfortable paying $3,000 for a BCU. I wouldn't honestly pay over $1,000 for a BCU, just for the standpoint that they've been out for quite some time now, and they don't make any more of them, and they don't refurbish them. So if they're still out there in the wild, they've been used very low. They're very sparingly. They've done work in the mine for sure. If you are looking for them, I've had some luck finding them here on Dream's Discord server. This is where I've purchased all of mine. I know the Nemesis has got some of his from there as well. Like even right here, first thing up, from a guy named Sober. He's actually looking to sell 2 VU9P chips, which are the VCU/BCU boards. Chips are guaranteed to be intact and suitable for reballing into an E300. payment is in USDC. So right there is actual potentially a good deal for someone to score an E300 for a little bit cheaper and maybe only have 2 hashing boards. You know, I've seen some BCUs in here. I've seen some people selling BCU parts. He's guy's selling a BCU V1 front plate. He's also selling stock back plates. I think that person was also looking to buy BCUs the other day. So they are overall not bad pieces of hardware, that's for sure. But finding them for a good deal and the right price is kind of hard in this current market. If things continue to take kind of a downturn, of course you'll have a better chance of potentially buying it, that is for sure, and maybe even potentially be on the lookout for potential used E300s. Could be possible, you never know, but that's kind of all I got for you guys here today, is the comparison between the two and if it's beneficial to buy one over the other or buy multiples of one versus one of the other. So I hope this video kind of helps shed some light on some decisions that you may be making, or just gives you some insight in efficiency of maybe even the same hardware, but just power delivery. Alright, so guys, please be sure to smash the like button, that subscribe button, that bell notifications, so you know every time that we go live here on the channel. We would greatly appreciate that. We have been a bit behind on content this past week. It has been spring break for me with the kids, so we've been super busy here at the homestead. I hope you all are having a fantastic St. Patrick's Day, and hope you're wearing green, and we'll see you all on the next one, guys. Much love, peace out, stay savage, and of course, peace out, and stay mining. You can do it.